Well, in Asia, stocks declined today as investors remain cautious after U.S. President Donald Trump claimed China broke the deal in the ongoing trade negotiations. South Korea's Kospi tumbled 3.04% to close at 2,102.01, its biggest one-day percentage loss since mid-October 2018. In China, the Shanghai Composite declined 1.48%. The Shenzhen Composite fell 1.28%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index was down more than 2% as of its final trading hour. Japan's Nikkei 225 slipped 0.93%, while the Topix Index slipped 1.38%. The ASX 200 in Australia, meanwhile, bucked the downward trend to close 0.42%. And in the U.S., stock index futures were lower this morning as market participants continued to monitor trade relations between the U.S. and China. At around 2:23 a.m. Eastern Time, Dow futures fell 122 points, indicating a negative open of more than 33 points. Futures on the S&P and Nasdaq were also slightly lower. Wall Street saw a rebound on Wednesday after being hit by a deep sell-off this week. Market players have taken a cautious approach on the back of growing tensions between the U.S. and China. Traders will also keep an eye on upcoming data releases. There will be international trade figures, jobless claims, and PPI numbers at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. In terms of earnings, SoftBank, Norwegian Cruise Line, Booking Holdings, Dropbox, and News Corporation will be updating investors throughout the day. And away from the equities market now, let's talk commodities, but domestic commodities market. And today we'll turn our focus to ginger, which is native to the tropical rainforests of southern Asia. The global ginger market has gained immense popularity in the recent years as the spice helps in curing multiple diseases like cancer, nausea, cardiovascular diseases, and diabetes. Now, the global ginger market is expected to reach a valuation of about $4.18 billion by the end of 2022. The market is expected to expand at a 6.5% during the forecast period of 2017 to 2022. Meanwhile, the global production of the spice is estimated at 3.04 million tons, or about $7.5 billion. But Nigeria accounts for only 11.5% of this output. Let's talk to Adedayo Oguniro, one of the research analysts with Financial Derivatives Company, to get a better understanding of this ginger production market here in Nigeria. Hello, Adedayo. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good afternoon, Chimeze. Thank you for having me on the show.
So Nigeria is among the top ginger producing countries globally, but what can be done to boost the production?
Nigeria's annual ginger production is estimated at 350,000 tons. It is the third largest in the world, after the other leading producers like India and China. But the production is just approximately 12% of global output. But there is a capacity to expand production and increase Nigeria's share of the total global output if certain things are done. First, you need to make the investments environment friendly. So the major producing states of the city right now are Kaduna State, Benue State, Bauchi State, northern states mainly, which are prone to insecurity. So the insecurity issue needs to be addressed, and it's another call on the fiscal authorities to address the issue urgently. In addition to that, there's need for mechanization. So right now, it's mainly done by small holding farmers, and the cultivation of ginger demands very hard labor. So there's a need for mechanization.
All
so
right.
the government, like I said, the people, the farmers who are involved in the business, most of them find it difficult to afford the machinery. So the government needs to step in this area.
All right, Adedayo. The domestic price of ginger in Nigeria has been unchanged at about 15 naira per pack so far this year, while the prices of most other food items have increased. What is responsible for this static pricing?
Okay, so the price has been flat at 50 naira per pack. But what we should not just note here is the harvest usually starts in the fourth quarter of the year to the fourth quarter to the first quarter of the next year. So the market is still well supplied at the moment, and that is why the prices have been relatively flat. But even in the event that prices supply is thinning out, there's always the scope to cut the contents of each pack in order to maintain price.
All right, thank you very much for your time, Adedayo. We'll take a break now, and when we come back, we'll do a crossover to the equities market. Of course, there are other stories we have here, as IMF projects a favorable economy for Benin Republic. To stay with us.